Bart's been doing some traffic, okay, doing some testing on some split testing on various sites. Not spending vast amounts, lots of money. There's about $1,000 gone into kitty, split across a few sites. One site that he's got, as he says, we've checked that it's not a robot. We're checking that that these people are actually real people clicking. We've got a bit of stuff that's going on, a tool that you're going to have access to do that tells you all that, where they are in the world, what language they're in, they use, whether they're using mobiles or a computer. So we're gathering all that information. Looks really interesting what Bart's, this particular one site. So we're going to step that up next week. Okay, we're going to step that up next week. Plus myself, I'm doing some advertising. I haven't told anybody where I'm advertising purely because I don't want to have the same type of results I had in the past where people contaminate it. I don't mean in a bad way, but basically, I'm not saying you've got the lurgy or anything, you've got a disease I've got to run away from, but I can't afford to somebody to click an ad that's already a member of the site that I'm advertising, whether it be Zukul or Zukul Ad Network, Easy Landing Page Creator, what I don't understand, somebody would come to a page that I've made that's advertising Zukul Ad Network, say, let me opt in and see what's on the other side. Well, it's Zukul Ad Networks on the other side, and it happened to me with Zukul. So I'm not telling anybody, I'm not showing any of my stats, because I don't want people to see a screen and say, I can see the URL, and I'm going to be clever, I'm going to freeze that, and I'm going to play the video back at that point, and I'm going to go and look at that page and contaminate it, okay? But I have been advertising for Zukul, and I have been advertising for Zukul Ad Network, which you would have seen that there's people joining Zukul Ad Network, and you will have seen that, in a week we've got just 500 people that have joined Zukul, coming to Zukul. They see it as a real business, and they're coming in, and I'm excited. Now, when I get back into the UK, I've got 2 weeks, roughly, until I go to the States. I'm going over to the other side of the pond, the Big Apple. So hopefully I'm going to meet some of these guys on the panel, that side of the pond. But I'm going to be crazy the next 2 weeks advertising. Going to start stepping up advertising. And I'm not going to show you where I'm advertising, like I say. What you've got to do is you've got to look at this number here, okay? There's just over 33,500 paying members on Zukul, okay? So watch this number. Keep your eye on this number. This number, one day it might jump a little bit, another day it will jump higher. All depends on how the people opt in. They go and look at the page, then they wait to get an email. You might have to email them 3 times before they actually register. Then you might have to email some people 7 times. But keep an eye on this number, okay? This number is going to start going up. And then the other number you want to look at is this number here, the 4,056 here. This is the number. And look at this. This is what people have earned so far on Zukul Ad Network. $1.5 million, has been earned through Zukul Ad Network, and that's only over just over 4,000 members. So you get your calculator out, and you can see that some people are getting serious about this business, and then some people are not, and it's if you're not serious about this business, you've got to be a complete and utter numpty. You really have. So I'd like you to keep an eye on these stats, okay? This one and this one, because it doesn't matter really. Let's face it. Let me come back to the Hangout. If I show you a stat that I'm getting this, I'm paying this for a click, and I'm paying that for a click, and I'm paying that for an opt-out, that means nothing, does it? Doesn't mean anything. But what it does mean, what's more important, I should say, is the people that actually part with their money and join our business. So they're the stats you've got to look at, okay? So myself and Bart, we're going to be working over the next couple of weeks. We're going to test it. Bart's testing out new traffic sources, and then when we've found a traffic source that we like the look of, we're gonna pump it up a little bit and see how it goes, and pump it up a bit more. So we got some old sources that I've used, and I'm going to carry on using them, Facebook and things like that. And I want to show you something on Facebook in a minute. But the traffic, we're going to start spending this money, okay? We've held onto it for a little while, and now it's time to spend it. It's time to spend it. Start start taking this up a notch. Okay, so that's what we're going to start doing. Well, we've already started, basically. We've already started, and we're just going to keep increasing it, working out our strategies and our campaigns, where we're going to start advertising this money, advertising and what sites are best working for our type of product and so on. Because not all traffic is good traffic. If you're selling shoes, for argument's sake, there's no point trying to sell a guy slippers if he's just lost his legs. So you've got to make sure you get the right traffic. And it's the same. There's no point me trying to sell, making work from home business if the person that I'm selling to is only interested in buying slippers. So we've got to make sure that the traffic you're advertising is the right audience, and people will give you buffalo dust and say, look at all the clicks I'm getting and look at all the traffic I'm generating. But if it doesn't turn into a sale, it ain't worth zilch, is it? Doesn't matter how many clicks you get. I'd rather get 10 clicks with 10 buyers than to get 1 million clicks with no buyers. There's no rocket science to it. Now, what I also will tell you, and I can't tell you a name, okay? I can't tell you a name, but I'm in talks with a company that are in trouble, and they want to bring all their members over to us. Now, I can't tell you who that is, can't give you any idea who it is, but I'm in talks with these people, and we've already started to bring some of their members over, okay? But, that's all I want to say. I don't want to say any more, but this is stuff that I'm working on in the background. We've also got some serious people that want to give us some money, basically, and they want to help us. I'm not going to use a certain word, but they want to put some money into our business. Okay. Now there's 3 people that I'm talking to. One, Bart and John brought to the table. So we're going to expand on that. But there's 2 other people that I'm personally talking to as well. And at the moment, I'm not going to give you any buffalo dust. It's talks. Okay, we're just talking. But if this pulls off, then it would make a big difference to our business. If it doesn't, what can I say? But I'm not going to promise anything. I'm not saying we're in the final stages, got to sign the contracts. No, we're not. These people have got some ideas, and they're willing to put their money where their mouth is, and we want to expand on that. We want to explore that. We would be numpties to say, look, we're not interested in your money. We're not interested in doing your ideas. Of course we're interested. We're interested to take this business forward. Okay, take this business forward, even though when you think that this business started in 2014, there was me, Bart, and another Darren, not Darren Coach. We started this business, obviously my business partner Michael and my other business partner, the programmer Danny. We started this business back then, purely because we got burnt in other companies, and we're not blaming them other companies. Failure is your own failure, but every failure you get, you're closer to your success, aren't you? That's what it's all about. It's no good trying to moan and say, why I didn't make any money in that because of that, and it wasn't because of that, it's because of me, and it's me. That's why, and you. If you don't make money in something, it's you. It's no good blaming everybody else and everything around you. So anyway, Zukul has come a long way. It's been 2 years, and this September, I think it would be it's 2000, I don't know, is it 2 years, 2.5 years? I don't know, I've lost track of the time. And since the 28th of September, we've gone up through the roof, all right? So we are going in the right direction. We are building every day. We get stronger and we get stronger and we get stronger. Now, if you don't want to stay with us, don't. If you want to, come and spam our posts, you crack on, because you're only damaging yourself. Well, we don't care. We're going in the right direction. If you've got a bit something you're not happy with, put in a support ticket. If you don't get the answer you want to hear, I'm sorry. Tough, isn't it? That's life. You can't always get back what you think you're going to hear. So I want to tell you the truth, and I want to give you how it is. I don't want to give you back buffalo dust, and say to you, that's okay, don't worry, I'm going to give you this, I'm going to give you that, and I'm going to give you a cake with a cherry on top. Of course I'm not. We're in business to make money together, and that's what we're doing. We're building a business together, and we are taking this business to the moon and back, and if you want to be with us, we want you with us. But if you don't, then don't look for the next shiny object. Now, I just had a message from Michael, okay, and today is the first pay run, okay, from Zukul Ad Network to Pay2. Now, we've clicked the button and we've sent the money over to Pay2. Now, Pay2 have to do something their end because it's the first payment that we're doing, okay, the first payout. It's not a vast sum of money, okay. I'm not going to tell you the amount of money, but I believe that is going to get approved while we're on this Hangout, okay, because it's been sent over to Pay2. So once we've done the first payment, it then smooth. It goes the same as Zukul. You go in Zukul every week, without fail, you get your payments. But before we had the payment was approved, there was some people that had asked for money that wasn't, you know, that they haven't earned, you know, and the system allowed them to add that to the list. So we had to delete all those people that, you know, wanted to withdraw $1 and put their account in -$1 when they didn't even earn $1. And then you've got other people that said, oh, I've earned $10 and I want to take out 20, and they put that in. The system allowed them to do that. So we've got a bunch of people, there's about 50 people that blatantly knew that they were drawing out more than what they had their account. I thought, they won't notice, they won't notice. Did we look that dumb? You know, might be dyslexic, but I'm not a donkey, all right? So we're hopefully, I'm going to get a WhatsApp message any moment to say that that payment's gone through and the first payment's gone through. I believe it's going to happen while we're live on the Hangout. Now, what I want to do, Bart, if I can, if I hand it back over to you, and maybe, I don't know what Kevin has got to share, and then I'll come back on in a minute, because I just want to go and talk to the programmers, and I'll be back in the shake of a donkey's leg, or tail, as they say, even though I'm not a donkey. I've just got a message from the programmers. You can now buy ads on Zukul Ad Network. So that section's, the advertising section's now working. You might have to clear out some things. I think the login ads and all that, I don't know. So after the Hangout, go and have a look to see if you can buy ads on Zukul Ad Network. I want to share my screen because I know we're running out of time here. This video here, look, 750,000 post reach, okay? 333,000 views, you know. So this particular one, if it's going to let me click it, I probably don't work with children, animals, and the internet. Okay, so 2,000 was spent, you know. Actions, 300,000 actions, you know. And as I said there, you know, nearly 750,000 post reach on this advertisement. Okay, so this is bringing us sign-ups into Zukul Ad Network. And then I want to talk to you about, I want to show you this post a little bit further down, and that's from Elvison. Okay, I've just put in, I think $1,000 on this, and there's $500 left. But look at the post reach, 31,000. So the this is to get Filipinos to join. I'll tell you about that again on Friday's Hangout. I just want to show you we're spending some money on advertising. Coming down here, I mean, he's done a fantastic video. Go and show this, give this guy, you know, your support. Come and give him a like and a comment on this video. He's just a member of Zukul, okay, and Zukul Ad Network. Obviously, he promotes other products, which is no problem. But he's native Filipino, and we're doing a program to help the Philippines. This advertisement, I forget what I put in here. I bumped this back up. I think we spent about 2,000 so far, and we've got another 2,000. I think it was about 5,000 put on this. Getting great video views, you know, 100,000, and this is only advertising to the Philippines. Okay, so there's only Philippine eyes seeing this in their news feeds, and the same with the one that I just showed you above. Now, what I want to quickly do is go through and tell you the Easy Landing Page Creator. Okay. It makes pages like this one here, you know. So if you're in the construction industry, like I used to do, you know, there's all sorts of templates inside the Easy Landing Page Creator. So I'm just going to go over to my pages, and I'll just show you one quickly. This is a page I've already created, the one I just showed you. Okay, so I just want to quickly go through the edit sequence. There's videos at the top. We're going to be replacing these videos because they're showing the old design. But basically, you can get free hosting, or you can upload it to your own server. If you need hosting, it's there, but you get it with the Easy Landing Page Creator. I'm just going to go next. And then what you do is you've got a ton of templates that you can use. The one I just showed you was the background one, this one here. So I'm just going to click next. Now, when you're on this page, you can fill out the content of your page. So I can just see that I've put there how to create a landing page in under 5 minutes. You write that content in here, and if this is, you can just drag this box a little bit bigger if you need to. So you can see what's on the thing and make it small once you've got there. But it's got templates, already background images, you know. So we've got 3D ones, we've got animals, you know, we've got all sorts of stuff here, beach scenes, cars. So you just choose a template that you want to display in the background. I've got the construction one I just showed you. Where else was da-da-da-da? So there's all sorts here. Look, so there's the girls. So let me just choose one of this. I'll choose this young lady here. So you just choose the background that you want, and then you go down the bottom of the page, click next. You put you can now link it up to, we're going to be adding Zukul into here, so you can link it up to your autoresponder, Aweber, GVO, Listwise, Traffic Wave, LTG, and MailChimp. So you can just link that. You put the API key in there. Then once you put the API key, you choose your campaign, where you want people to go once they put their name and their email address and click this button. So that's a success URL. You can give your button a name. So I've called mine Find Out More. So if I go over there, as you can see, the button says Find Out More. Okay, and then you just click Next. Here you can choose whether you want privacy policy and all that sort of stuff at the bottom of your page. And then you go down the bottom, and then when you've got all the way through, you click Save. And that's your page made, okay? So if I come back to my page and I refresh it, my internet connection might not be that brilliant, so let's just see how quick it loads. There we go, it's got that young lady in the background. So I've changed the image. I can change this, I can make as many, there's no limit to the amount of pages that you can make with the Easy Landing Page Creator, okay? Now, if you want to promote the Easy Landing Page Creator, you need to come over to elpc.zukultracker.com. We're giving you upfront commissions of 70%, okay? And it's a recurring payment. People pay just $10 a month, $9.95, and every payment after the first one, you get 50% of that payment. So all you need to do is come over to that URL, click this big button here, go and ask to be approved on JVZoo, and look, I've got a ton of banners for you that are already made so that you can use those, okay? And then at the bottom, if you want to email people, I've got some email swipes for you as well, okay? Now, next thing I want to do, we got the banner creator, the Easy Banner Creator. This is going to, the Zukul Banner Creator is almost ready. We've just got to get the new design done on the front end of it. But, you know, I'm just going to go here, create a new banner, just show you. If you're a member of Zukul Ad Network and you join before the end of this month, you're going to get access to these tools completely free. So I'm just going to choose a 468 by 60, create my banner. And look, I've got 10 minutes left. So it takes me over to a screen like this. So add a background. Hopefully this is going to work. I'm going to choose, you know, it's already got some backgrounds already got there. So I'll choose maybe this one here, insert. Then I might want to put a button on the screen. So choose a button. Let's just say start, click this one, start now. Do that. And what you're going to love about the banner creator, hopefully that's did. So basically you can build your banner and it will start to, so let's add some clip art as well. So you can add clip art to it. So we've got a load of clip art here, and everything on this clip art, and the same with the buttons and all that sort of stuff, you can just, you know, resize. So I'm going to maybe put these chefs in. Look, here's the chefs. Now obviously they don't fit on my banner, so all I need to do is to bring them up to the size I want them. Obviously that's not a brilliant size to put on there, okay? And then I click render, so it renders my banner, and then if I want, I just close that. I can add text to the banner, so I add text, and here's the text, and I can just move the text where I want it to be. So if I just, where are we, edit the text, and it gives me this box over the end here. I choose the font that I want, and then I'm just going to type in there text, and I want it to blink on and off, and click OK. And then when that text, obviously I should have made that a bit bigger, so I'll edit the text again, and this time I'll come up in size, maybe go up to 100 pixels, maybe that's going to be too big, so let's go down to 60 pixels, there you go. And basically I can move the text where I want it, click OK, and then render my banner again. Now, if I come back over to, there's my text, you see blinking on the screen. So you'll be able to build your banner. I'm just doing this quickly for you. So if I now go back to my banners, hopefully you'll see this, that my banners now display. Shows me the banner, what size it is, and there's the banner to display. And if I wanted to download that to my computer, click this download button, okay? So you can build banners. These are a bit crude, the ones I've done here, but you can build all different type size, all the popular sizes of banners that you need. And if you're a member of Zukul Ad Network, you're going to get access to this completely free, okay, once it's ready. And then I want to take you over to our new system. We're just waiting for the design now, is our blogging system. Now, it's not a blogging system. It's a blogging system that's different. You can build a website with it as well, okay? It's a website and blog builder. So you'll just choose what you want to build, whether you're going to build a website or a blog. Again, I haven't really played with this, as she's got my partner's set this up. And if I go to, I'm not even sure how to use it just yet, but let's just see. Here we go. So let's just see, it says blog skins. So let's click on the blog skins. You can see there's a template there. Okay, so once we finish this, I shall do a video to show you how it all works. But right now, I don't have a clue. But I'm just showing you that it's ready. You can make posts to your blog, set the date that you want it to go out. I mean, look at all the stuff it's got in here. If you're a Zukul Ad Network member, you're going to get access to this completely free. Okay, you're going to get access to this, plugins. There's all sorts of things you can do with this. I haven't got a clue how it works, to be truthful. But once I do know how it works, you'll be the first to know about it. So I shall be looking at this and look into it in a bit more detail and getting the programs to tell me exactly how it works. Now, all of these products are going to have advertisements displayed inside them in the members area that are going to be, you can buy through Zukul Ad Network, okay? So your ads that you buy through there will be displayed on our products. If you join Zukul Ad Network up till the end of this month, okay, and you purchase yourself some ad packs, you will get access to these tools that we're building completely free. So it's the Easy Landing Page Creator, that will be the blogging system, and the banner creator. Now, every company, if you're in any rev share, you definitely need a banner creator, okay? Definitely need a banner creator. Now, what's going to happen inside the members area? So let's just say let's just say somebody bought the landing page creator and they never even heard of Zukul, never heard of Zukul Ad Network. When they build their landing page, what are they going to see in the bit when they go to click on the landing page? They'll click on it to view it, and they'll get a pop-up saying your landing page is now being created. Drive traffic to your landing page. Buy traffic now, and it will take them to actually buy traffic from Zukul Ad Network. Okay, all of our products are going to lead back into advertising on Zukul Ad Network. Now, we've got so many products coming to you. I've said it so many times on Hangouts before. Just watch us, because we're going to deliver this. This is going to be so simple, as Jamie's just said. They're simply brilliant. This is so simple. Your grandmother's going to be able to do this. And I want to tell you, because Bart's holding up his phone, we're going to have an app. Our app is being developed as I speak. Okay, you're going to be able to do things like surf your ads on your app. We're looking at maybe interacting the app with Facebook, so you'll be able to do things in your Zukul app with your Facebook account. Okay, like you'll be able to buy likes and comments and shares through the app. You know, so so there's all sorts of stuff that's going on. The Zukul app, you'll be able to withdraw your money through your app. You'll be able to buy, as I say, surf your ads. You'll be able to build landing pages through your app. You'll be able to, build a downline inside your app, which means that everybody's got a mobile phone, and when they opt into your landing page, they're going to opt into it from their mobile phone, which will add them to the database that you will have access to it on your app. So you'll be able to send people, especially if you're a pizza business or something like that, you'll be able to do a promotion to get people to download your pizza business app, and you'll be able to contact them. It will all be done through Zukul, okay? You're going to need to be a member of Zukul or Zukul Ad Network to get access to the app, because there's no point if you're not a member. It'd be no good to you. You can buy ads now inside Zukul. The app is coming. We're going to be developing that. Looks like we're looking to launch the app and the good cause accounts, I'm calling them, on the 4th of July. Okay. And I just want to say again, those tools that I showed you earlier, if you're not a member, a paid member of Zukul Ad Network by the end of this month, which is the clock, is the 25th now, you haven't got long, then you're not going to get access to these tools. You've got, what, a few days left, isn't it? A week or whatever it is now. So but if you are a member and you're paid by that date, we will be giving out a code, individual code for you. We're doing it through, I don't know where we're going to do it, somewhere in the back office. We'll put a code, and it will be a thing that you can only use the code once. After that, you can't give it to anybody else. You know, we're not going to be donkeys and give you a code that you can start passing around. So it'll be a code unique to you that you will get access to these tools: the landing page creator, the banner creator, and the blogging system. Okay. Now, once the blogging system's in place, then Marcus is going to come back into play, and we've got our blogging network to build. Which I tell you guys, we're going to have some fantastic advertising platform. People are going to flock here to buy advertising from us, which in turn we're going to give a share of that money back to you, the members, because that's what it's all about, is that you get the word out, people buy advertising, and we share the profits with you. You know, there's no rocket science to it, but we just got to put together an advertising platform that every man and his dog wants to join.